Beautiful. She's hurt, isn't she? She's hurt. Holly looking to finish. Holly Holm is the new UFC bantamweight champion of the world.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
What a performance by Holly Holm.
Joining us on SportsCenter, UFC bantamweight champion Holly Holm.
How are you?
Great to have you here.
Thanh you so much.
Holly's getting ready for Miesha Tate on March 5th in Las Vegas. Holly, they say styles make fights.
Right.
And what's the role of styles in this fight?
She's a very, very scrappy fighter. She's very good in the scrambles. She's been in every position you can imagine in the octagon. She's been through battles before. She's not mentally broken. She's been behind and come back and had victories. And she's definitely mentally strong. She's very unpredictable and definitely a challenge for me.
So how do you attack her when you look at her style? If we're not giving away too much.
You know, I just want to be ready for everything. I want to be able to react to correctly. You know, it's making a decision like this and reacting. You know that. In a split second.
Let's go back to Melbourne. When you stepped in that octagon, almost nobody gave you a chance to win that fight. I mean, I remember doing interviews before the fight, and it was almost people were almost laughing because Ronda Rousey had beaten everybody. What gave you the confidence that I'm going to win this fight?
Because everybody else that writes on paper what the odds aren't the one getting in there. I am, and that's all there is to it. And she is just another woman, and everybody can be beat, and why can't it be me? I think a lot of people don't give themselves enough credit. Why can't I be the one that's going to do this? Why can't I be the one that's going to work hard and make this happen? Why do I have to think that it's going to be somebody else? And going in there, I thought, you know what? I've had a great training camp. I've worked hard for this, and why not me?
After her loss on the Ellen DeGeneres show, Rousey said that she contemplated suicide, and you said that you hurt for her. But you didn't feel sorry for her because you won. Now, can you elaborate on that just a little bit?
If it was up to her, she would have the victory in her hands,
right?
Not me. And I don't take lightly the subject of suicide, and I think that the best thing to do is surround yourself with people you trust, because that's definitely not anything that I wish on anybody. I think that the last person she probably wants sympathy from is me. She's a very competitive person, and I really, truly believe that she'll be back stronger than ever.
Dana White says that if you two meet again, it'll be the biggest fight ever in UFC, if you meet Ronda Rousey again. But you have Miesha Tate in front of you. How do you discipline yourself to not look ahead to what that could possibly be and focus on this fight?
A lot of people are still talking about the knockout. And it's like, well, it was one of the greatest moments that I've had. However, I can't define my whole career on one fight, and that's not going to carry me forever. I need to keep getting better and keep pushing forward, and I don't want to be so stuck in that moment that I'm not progressing. So I do have a fight in front of me, and it's Miesha Tate, and that's who I've been focused on, and that's the bottom line. If I don't get through her, who promises a next fight anyway, whether it be Ronda or anybody else?
It's obviously very important for Ronda Rousey to fight you again. Do you feel like, in the grand scheme of things, it's important for you to fight her again? You
know, this whole fight went completely different than people thought. And so I think that it's definitely one of those kind of the big unknown, the big question, how would it go? And for me, being a champion, and I've been knocked out before, and I had the chance to come back and avenge my loss, I feel like any true champion would give that rematch anyway, and so I feel like that's only right to give Ronda a rematch, so it only makes sense.
What's left to do in training for the Tate fight now, as you get closer?
Game plan's in place. It's just perfecting it and really just pushing hard this last week. Just kind of be comfortable being uncomfortable, really. You know, the nerves are high, the fight is close. You know, the test time is here.
All right, we appreciate you taking time from training to stop by Sportscenter.
Thank you.
Great having you here.
Thank you.